Okay, the brachial plexus comes off of the spinal nerves over here of C5, C6, C7, C8, and T1. And from C5, we have the dorsal scapular nerve that innervates the rhomboid major, the rhomboid minor, and the levator scapulae. Then we have this long nerve called the long thoracic nerve that innervates the serratus anterior. From our roots, we go into our trunks, and we have the superior, the middle, and the inferior trunks. The superior trunk contains two nerves, and it has the subclavius nerve and the suprascapular nerve. The subclavius nerve only innervates the subclavius, and the suprascapular nerve innervates the infraspinatus, the supraspinatus, and some parts of the shoulder joint. And then I have this line down the middle just to separate the supraclavicular nerves and the infraclavicular nerves. And from our trunks, we go into our divisions. And the top two divisions are going to make this lateral cord that contains the lateral pectoral nerve that innervates the pec major. And then all of the posterior divisions, 1, 2, and 3, are going to make the posterior cord, and it's going to have the inferior subscapularis, the superior subscapularis, and the thoracodorsal nerve. The inferior subscapularis nerve innervates the subscapularis and the teres major, and the superior subscapularis innervates the subscapularis, and the thoracodorsal nerve innervates the latissimus dorsi. And this last anterior division down here comes off on its own to make the medial cord, which has the medial pectoral nerve, the medial antebrachial cutaneous, and the medial brachium cutaneous. The medial pectoral nerve innervates the pec major and the pec minor. And then from these cords, we go into these branches over here, and the first branch is the musculocutaneous branch, and it goes off into the area of anterior brachium and anterior antebrachium. And then we have the axillary branch that goes through the deltoid and the teres major and some parts of the shoulder. And then we have this radial nerve, and it's enlarged and thick because this is a good way to know what you're looking at. And it goes into the posterior area of the brachium and the antebrachium. And then further down here, we have the median nerve that goes into the superficial and the lateral side of the antebrachium and the lateral muscles of the hand, actually. And then the last nerve we have is the ulnar nerve, and it goes into the median muscles of the antebrachium and the deep median muscles of the hand.